Okay, so apparently Lizzo has been body shaming other Lizzos. So there's a video. CNN posted that dancer suing Lizzo claims singer intended to hit her. So there's a lot of news going around that my girl Lizzo, the body positivity queen herself, the plus size queen herself, has been body shaming other people built like her, other Lizzos, if you will. So let's just take a look at the video.
Well, just moments ago, Lizzo broke her silence on the lawsuit filed against her by 3 of her former dancers who claim they were subjected to a hostile work environment and harassment. The complaint also naming her production company and the captain of her dance team. It says that the dancers were, quote, exposed to an overtly sexual atmosphere that permeated their workplace, which included outings where nudity and sexuality were a focal point. The suit also alleges, among other things, that Lizzo called out one of the plaintiffs for her weight gain after accusing the dancer of not being committed to her role. Lizzo is known, of course, for her uplifting messages and advocacy for body positivity.
Damn. So apparently she was violating a dancer because she gained weight when she herself preaches body positivity and weight fluctuations in women. So what's going on here, Lizzo? This ain't the Lizzo I know.
I'm not going to be able to please everybody with my outward appearance. Someone's always going to have a critique. Someone's always going to have some negativity to say about me. So all that matters is what I think about it.
Now, after what had been a notably lengthy silence this morning, Lizzo responded to the lawsuit on Instagram, writing, in part, these sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional. I take my music and my performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Joining us now are the 3 dancers, Crystal Williams, Ariana Davis, and Noel Rodriguez, along with their attorney, Ron Zambrano. Crystal, I want to start with you. The response that you have to the response from Lizzo after the silence for a pretty extended period of time.
Yeah, I want to say that reading it just kind of furthered my like disappointment in regards to the situation, just because the facts are the facts. What we experienced and what we witnessed is absolutely what happened. There's nothing sensationalized about it. So all that I can hope is that people focus more so on the facts rather than...
Oh no, so it is true. These are 3 of her background dancers, and they are indeed agreeing to the outward statements that Lizzo body shamed and did weird stuff to background dancers. Can't believe this. Not my queen Lizzo.
the court of public opinion.
Ariana, at what point did you realize that what you were experiencing, what you led you experienced, was not normal?
It's hard to answer that question because as this was my first professional job, I was told by the dance captain and, just it's this thing in the dance industry that you have to, shut up and, take whatever you get and just be grateful for whatever crumbs you get as a dancer. So a lot of things that were going on, it took me a really long time to figure out that it was wrong. It took me actually until leaving the camp that I figured out that everything that went on was bad, because I just chalked it up to, oh, Lizzo might be a diva, or, this is just the industry. This is what we go through. I mean, I think that I had inklings, like I would be on the phone with my mom all day and be like just complaining about the disrespect and the treatment and the humiliation. I mean, me personally, looking at the response from Lizzo was so disheartening, because she was there. She was there, and to fix your hand to write on a piece of paper that you that you discredit everything we're saying is incredibly frustrating. The facts are the facts, like Crystal said. Was I pressured to touch a nude performer? Yes. Was I brought into a private meeting?
Oh no, this woman was pressured to touch other performers. in a non-consensual way, that is so bad. That is like really, really bad. Lizzo, she needs to pay up right now, bro.
Where I was kind of interrogated about my personal matters and ended up having to share very personal things about myself regarding my weight. Yes. The list goes on. Were we pressured to do an excruciatingly long rehearsal that turned into a re-audition for the job that we already booked? Because
yeah, that sounds just terrible. Imagine landing a job and then doing harsh rehearsals where basically if you're bad, then you get kicked out. I mean, the human body can only move so much in a heavy weight, and it's deep. She didn't deserve to go through this, and you can tell this woman is angry. She's actually hurt by her experience working with Lizzo.
Apparently we weren't doing good enough. Yes, that is true. During that excruciatingly long re-audition process, was I under the impression that if I left the stage, I would be fired? Yes. Did I unfortunately go to the bathroom by myself on stage because I was so terrified? Yes.
How bad must your work environment be where you have to go to the bathroom on yourself because you're scared to say, hey, please can I go to the toilet? Now that is horrible. I actually feel sorry for this. Starting this video, I still held Lizzo in a high regard. I didn't really know about all these information, but now I do. Damn, Lizzo, you're down in the dumps. You belong with FouseyTube and Nick 830. Wait.
You, in a court of law, I don't know, I'm not a lawyer, I don't know anything, but I know that if you ask someone to tell the truth, these things will come out of her mouth. If you have to say yes or no to these questions, she has to say yes because they are true. There was multiple witnesses, and I don't appreciate the discredit of our feelings and our experiences and our traumas.
Understood. Joelle, you allege that Lizzo intended to hit you at one point after you... Sorry, Noel, the intended to hit you at one point after you resigned. Do you really think that she was going to resort or could resort to physical violence?
Yeah, I do. And I mean...
Damn. Lizzo wants to physically abuse this woman because she wants to leave. Now that is next level evil boss vibes. Thumbs down on Lizzo.
The facts of that were that she actually balled up her fist like this to me. She started cracking her...
Ain't no way. She squared up to this girl because she wanted to quit. What the hell?
Knuckles. And she...
I feel like even Amazon workers don't get that treatment anymore, bro. Like, even they're regulated. This is terrible.
Was like, you're so effing lucky that basically I'm not going to hit you. And, you know... I was in shock watching her do that and cracking her knuckles and acting as if she was going to come at me. And for a second, I was like, you know, I don't think she's going to do that. Like, that's not what's going to happen. But the fact that one of her dancers, all of us were present. All the dancers were present for mostly all of these allegations. And in that meeting that we had where she got physical and was about to assault me, her best friend, who was also one of the dancers, had to jump out of the couch and physically hold her back from coming and hitting me. So yes, I do believe that if she wasn't held back by that dancer, she would have hit me.
That is crazy. That is actually crazy. We really make the wrong people famous in this society, and it's sad to see. I think Speed is like the only person that we made right that's famous. Okay, that's not saying much.
Described there's clearly not only you believe you have witnesses, but potentially you have other people that would want to be party to a lawsuit like this or experience similar things. And I guess to some degree, I would direct that your way, Ron, in terms of, do you believe more people will join? Do you believe that there are other individuals who worked?
100%. If they say there's more witnesses, the only reason I would say they won't come out is because they're scared and they're still working for Lizzo. But otherwise, they're gonna get a fat check if they come forward. I mean, if they all sue her, they're all gonna get a settlement. It's gonna be good for them.
With these three women who experience the same things that would like to join this lawsuit or sue on their own account in the future?
100%. People have already come on social media to support our clients. People have already reached out to my office through social media. 100%. I believe more people will come forward, if not here where we are in Los Angeles, but in New York, and we've received other calls and inquiries from around the nation.
Okay. Crystal Williams, Ariana Davis, Noel Rodriguez.
Turns out, Lizzo, you are officially kicked out of the Royal Hall of Fame. Your time has ended. Goodbye. More of the story. Guys, don't be mean to other people, man. Just don't be mean to people.